Alright, here we go. Another session of Your Haircuts, My Feedback. This is where you DM me your photos and I give you guys a little bit of feedback. Just a reminder, you have to DM me your photos if you want to submit your haircuts for these videos. You can see my handle somewhere around here. DM me, but make sure you let me know that you want me to use your photos in the Your Haircuts, My Feedback videos. Make sure that you actually send me the photos and don't share one of your posts so I can use it. Make sure it's good quality, guys. And remember, I'm going 25 at a time, and there's hundreds of photos in there. If it's been more than 4 weeks since the last time since you sent me your photo, resubmit your photos and I'll get to them. I'm human. Instagram starts to delete photos when your inbox gets too full. I didn't know that till now, so I'm trying to get through these photos as quickly as possible while still providing value. That's why we're going 25 at a time. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so right here we have Louis G with 3 S's. Alright, so right away what I can tell you is the first thing I noticed was this. Look at this. Look at this. That's the first thing I noticed. Okay. Now I guess I want to point that out because even if the client doesn't want his beard done, at least fade it in. Because he's going to go home and how's he going to fade that in? You got to do, I mean, if he didn't get a bald fade, you'd have to do their sideburns anyways. So you might as well fade it in. Nobody wants to go home and have to do more work, right? Other thing that I noticed on this haircut was right here in this section right here. If you guys can't see it, check it out. Something I learned. I can zoom in. See, there's a little bit of a line, and that's caused from not going up high enough with your number 0 guard. So like your number 0 guard, you should start here. Not 0 guard, I'm sorry. The blade all the way closed. So you should start down here where you can see my arrow, and literally bring the blade like that much up, like a 1/4 inch up, and that'll take out all these lines. And right underneath that, you can use the corners of your trimmers to really get closer and take that out. Now it's a good haircut from there up. Your client was probably happy. The lineup looks good. Not pushed back, man bun, everybody's getting them. So Louis G, that's what I would tell you about your haircut, bro. Now we got lava cuts. Lava cuts. Alright, so the camera quality isn't that great. He almost didn't make the cut. But this is what looks like a south of France, I would say. The thing I would tell you most is to keep this area a little bit darker. Looks like you might have did like a 1 or a 0 around this area. I would keep the bulk of this darker, probably like a 1 with the grain, or like a 1.5 at the least in this area, and then I would get a little bit tighter in this area. See what I'm saying? And then it'll look more like a South of France rather than a mohawk. I don't know if that's the look you were going for. If you were going for a mohawk, my bad, but that's what I would tell you. Overall lava cuts, do your thing. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep grinding. All right, this one is by Bwabwin H. Okay. The haircut's nice. The taper you can see back here is nice. The line is good. What stood out very quickly to me was the beard. Like if I was looking at him from like face to face, I got a real good feeling that it would look funny. Just because it starts so wide here and then you literally brought it down to like it's like this and then it goes like that. Just looks odd, man. Like from here it looks alright, but it's almost like it starts here and then it goes down like this. I don't know, maybe your client didn't want like that, but I would honestly coach your client and let him know that that's going to look unproportioned and funny. If you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. Lonnie the Barber. Okay, this is a really nice cut, man. I don't know if he wanted you to do the beard, if you even touched the beard, but like it goes straight down and it goes like that. So I noticed that right away. And I'm just being honest. I'm telling you from a different point of view. The first thing I noticed was, bam, the beard. Was this. Bam, right here. All this. It's just, I mean, I know he probably didn't want his beard done, but I would still make it look like, you know what I mean, like it goes into the beard as opposed to just going straight down and stopping. But yo, the blend is fire. Lonnie the Barber, you are nice, bro. Like this is a clean, low fade. Super clean with the waves on top. I like it. I think you did a dope job, man, and you did really good back here. This is a tough area to keep that blend low. So I got to give you props, Lonnie the Barber. Good work, bro. I could tell you got a lot of experience with that haircut right there because it's a tough cut. Now we got Alex RBRSN. Alright, Alex RBRSN. Alright, so look, from here over, nice cut. From like right here over, that's a nice cut. And then you like it just looks you made it look like you accidentally went too high here when that's a nice blend. Because you left all of this really dark and really low and really bulky. And you got other angles of this haircut that you sent to me. And that's why I could really tell. Like, you could tell from here, but when you see the other angles, you could really tell that it just doesn't, It just looks like you went too high on this side when you could have raised this side up a little bit more and made it look like a really nice blend. So that's what I would tell you. Like don't go up so high here and then dip it here. If you made a mistake and you did go too high here, just bring everything up so it looks good. So it looks like you did it purposely. You know what I mean? All right. So right here we got. Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Carlos with WS. Um, that's a nice blend, bro. And that's a tough blend because of the little bit of hair, the hair that you left here, the bulk that you left here, but it's still nicely blended. He's got texture everywhere. I don't know if you cut the top, but he's got texture, and the blend looks really nice in there. You can tell you did like a half or a little bit lower than a half because you can still see the line right here. You can see the C cup, and then this is blended out. I wish the quality of the haircut of the camera that you use was better, but it looks from here, it looks like a great haircut, man. So big ups to you. All right, right here we have Van Sedge _ Okay, this is a nice cut, man. So it's a nice cut, but you could have given it some finishing touches that would have brought it to a whole nother level. Would have gave you like 4 more points on the 0 to 10 scale, right? And the things that I would tell you is like the top, like I know that his hair was long before, and that's why the texture is like that. But literally wetting the hair and then or putting some product in there and then blow drying it down, maybe like a light gel or like a light pomade, a water based pomade, and then just or like an oil based something light, and then putting the blow dryer with the brush and you know what I mean, brushing it down so it'll lay, and then cutting with the grain and laying all the hairs down. It would have made this haircut look a lot cleaner, a lot more finished. You know what I mean? I like to do that when I have a haircut that their hair goes from long like this picture to a fade like this picture. But that's what I would tell you, man. And it could be the quality of the camera, to be honest with you. It probably would have looked a lot nicer with the quality camera being better. OVO Moses, we got a Drake fan, Drizzy. Sorry. Okay, so this haircut right here, I would say it looks just a tad bit unfinished. The reason why I say that is because it looks like you tried to bald them out on the bottom, and like right here, it's still like you could still line that up. You could box that out because you didn't get close enough. And one mistake that I see people make is they don't bring the 0 in enough, so it definitely has like bulk here, like shadow here, and that's why it looks like you could have boxed that sideburn out still. Everything else is blended out really nicely, but that's the type of detail that I tell you guys that the shaver creates. When you bald it out and then you put a shaver right underneath that and then you blend it up, it looks so much more finished, so much more cleaner. It adds that little bit of oomph of transition that makes it a next level haircut. This is Flurry Fades. I like that name, Flurry Fades. This is a nice fade, bro. Real nice fade. Especially since it's the back of the head. That's one of the most difficult parts, especially because of the occipital bone and it protrudes here and stuff. Like, that's a nice blend. So I wish I would have seen a side shot too. But like looking at it, bro, that's a clean blend. And that's the type of camera you guys want to use. Jason Bonilla 15. Okay, this is cool, man. This is a cool cut. Could have been tighter on the sides, but nicely blended. This is definitely a great foundation. Obviously you're not cutting in the shop. It looks like a house, the wall of a house. But yeah, you got a great foundation. That's literally couple more steps, couple more reps, few more reps from being an A1 barber, bro. Like razor, you can use the razor to clean things up a little bit better. Like I said, get closer on the sides, get a shaver. I wouldn't use a shaver on the kid, but like a close trimmer just to get a little bit closer because there's still a little bit of a stubble here. But you almost there, bro. Like, that's a nice cut, bro. All right, so we got Fades by Chris. Fades by Chris. What's up, bro? Always see you on the live streams. So the blend is fire. Really nice blend. Can't say too much about the blend. Maybe right here I would have ran the thinning shears in here, or maybe like a number 4 guard, because a little bit. I don't know. Let me zoom in. Am I crazy? Yeah, there's like a little bit of a line here, maybe here, that you could have cleaned up right here with like a 2 open, and then here would have been like a 3 open, or yeah, like a 3 open here to really clean that up. And this is what I'm talking about with the beard. Like that picture in the beginning, he brought that beard down like all the way down here, bro. All the way like down here, but kept it just as wide here. Chris, you did kind of the same thing, where you can see it looks thinner from here to here, looks thinner, and then from here to here, it's a lot wider. You see that distance from here to here, and then the distance from here to here? This is like, on a smaller ratio, obviously. This is like an inch, and then this is like 2 inches of a distance. So I like to keep everything proportioned, so I would probably line them up like this, and then boom. Or if his hair grows that high, I'd keep it like this, and then end up here, like right where the lip area is, and then that beard would have been A1. But the line is good. The fade is there. So big ups to Chris, man. Fades by Chris. Make sure y'all follow that dude. Fresh Barber. This is another nice blend, man. Really nice blend. It's blurry too because of the picture, not just because it's blended. And yes, I'm normal, guys. I'm normal. My Christmas tree is still up. Okay, in case you guys were probably watching the video, be like, yo, damn, Chris still got his Christmas tree up. I'm sorry. I'm busy. Wife was in Vegas for a hair show. We've been busy. We gotta bring the Christmas tree down still. My bad. All right. Damn. I'm sorry. That was like in the back of my mind the whole time. Like these dudes they probably see the Christmas tree and probably talking about it right now. Well, guess what? I'm human. I'm like you guys. Okay. Damn. I'm a normal person, just like y'all. Nah, that's not normal. My bad. That's not normal. That's not normal. Everybody else got their Christmas trees down already. Just busy, man. All right, so this is by For the Barber, and this is nice, man. Now that we got the Christmas tree out the way, this is nice. For the Barber, this is a clean blend, my dude. Real clean. Like the line almost looks enhanced, bro. Like that's really tight on the sides. I could tell you use the shaver. And my man is. Are you cutting outside, dude? In your your backyard, bro? You got talent, man. You need to get. If you're not licensed, if you're not in the shop, don't put no ceiling above yourself, bro. Like if this is your main hustle, get your license and become professional. Let's get it, man. You got talent, bro. If this is your side hustle, you are a beast. And I hope your main hustle is your passion, cause fire, real like. There's nothing bad about this haircut. It's blurry. The lines are so crisp. Like For the Barber, make sure y'all follow him. Rev Roger 91. Rev Roger. Your camera is terrible. So the flash, see what I'm saying, guys? Like I'm gonna start skipping a lot of pictures like this, but I want to include as many people as possible. I feel bad skipping people for the quality of their haircuts. I mean, not the haircuts, of the lighting. Because if the lighting was good and he had a better camera, I could tell that this is a good haircut. Because I don't see any lines. I don't see any lines of demarcations from the blend. You know, I don't see the dude push back. His C cup is natural. Overall, it's a good haircut. It's just the lighting makes it look like doesn't do it justice. I could tell already because I've taken bad photos like this before. This one is by Get Row Fernan 13. This is a dope haircut too, man. Like right here, I would have got closer. The shaver probably would have did it, or the razor. Same thing over here. The shaver, you know, maybe his hair is really thick, and the shaver would have got closer than the razor because the shaver can go against the grain. With the razor, you got to kind of, you know, do some crazy techniques to make that happen. But this is a dope haircut, man. Congrats. If I was getting really picky, I can't get picky on it. It's a good haircut. Alright, this one is by Designer Fades. This is another good haircut. And this texture of hair is tough because it looks like right here is lower than right here, but it's just because this hair is so coarse but yet so thin. You know what I'm saying? Like each strand of hair is really thick, but they're kind of like spread apart. So like literally Flash can make this right here look lighter than right here, but I know it's not. But like I can tell this blend is really nice. This is a nice blend, bro. Right here it looks like you could have hit them corners a little bit. You can see like little hairs hanging over, and this texture of hair will do that. If you don't like really, you know, comb it, or I like to wet the hairline too and kind of comb it a little bit, just so that it'll go in this net, like it'll lay down a little bit. But this is a dope haircut. Congrats, bro. You need to get your license too if you don't already. This is by JJ Blends. Always on the Instagram live stream. Definitely noticed you, bro. This is a nice haircut too, man. What was this, like a half maybe on the sides? Tapered, real low taper on the sides. I probably would have wanted the taper a little bit higher would have made it pop more. But overall it's a decent haircut, bro. Like you got a great foundation. Keep pushing, man. Like great foundation. Repetition is just gonna make you a monster. So good job, J Blends. Royalty cuts. So the same thing I've been telling everybody before is just get it tighter on the sides, man. His hair is really thick. I can tell, real thick hair. So like you almost gotta bring, you know, the initial guideline up here in order to make it look like a low fade but well transitioned. And then like with the part, flip your trimmer upside down and make sure you line the bottom line up a little bit more, because it looks like it's a little bit lighter here and then skinnier here. And if you line the bottom part of this part, it probably would have been more proportioned, both of the lines that you did. And what I mean by both of the lines is this part and this part. The top part of the line, the bottom part of the line should be both evenly sharp. All right, this is by T Nix. T Nix. This is a tough one to judge because he's, he's kind of like um, slouched over, but it looks like a high fade. But like from the high fade, it looks like it's a half all the way down here. I probably would have spread the blend out a little bit more. Like if the zero's here, I probably would have, did the one notch open all the way up here, next notch open all the way here, next notch open all the way here, and then right here you had a half, and then it's I notice these things, especially like in this area. If you would have spread the blend a little bit more, you wouldn't see this right here, this area. But that would be my tip for you, T-Nix. This one's by Coco the Standard. That's a good Instagram handle, bro. Coco the Standard. Okay, I like it. So this is obviously more of a natural, more of a classic cut, more of a traditional cut. With this type of length of hair, you almost have to have some disconnection and style it so that it looks connected. You see what I'm saying? So this is a difficult haircut to do, especially with this texture of hair. I could tell like right here you had at least some length so it would sprout out a lot. He didn't want it tighter on the sides. I don't know. I just think like if it was at least tighter right here in this section, it would look nicer. But I mean for what it is, it's a nice haircut, bro. Like it's not my style of haircut, but the haircut you executed right and nicely. So big ups to you, Coco the Standard. Now we got Isaiah 214. So even though I can't see the picture, I want to point out he got a basketball right there, and it looks like he's been using it a lot. It looks like he's been balling. So point that out because I ain't been balling. Now you can't see the haircut, but I wanted to point this out right here, this section right here. You see all these little hairs, these little fuzzy hairs? You can do a few things. You could wet it and not soak it, but just wet it a little bit and comb it so that the hairs lay down. The water will hold it down a little bit, but you don't want to wet it too much and then line it up and then lay it down and then line it up, because once it dries, it's gonna go back to its natural state. If you wet it just a little bit, it'll still be like in its natural state, but the hairs will still, it'll lay in its natural state. It won't it won't run from you. Other thing you could do is hairspray or spritz to hold these hairs and then reline it up so there's not a lot of little, see what I'm saying, little peaks, little hairs that are like, see the shadow? See that shadow right there? That's hairs going over the hairline. You gotta catch those, bro. Get that real sharp line. So that's my tip for you. I've got Jared Cut 16. Jared Cut 16. This is. Did he color his hair like that? That's a dope hair color. Can't be natural. That can't be natural, right? You guys think that's natural? If it's natural, that's dope. All right, so it's. So I can tell you got your guidelines right. Your guidelines are there. You're spreading your guidelines enough. I don't think you're spending enough time detailing. And the reason why I say that is because it looks blended, right? He's probably happy with the blend, but I see a little choppiness like right here, like right. It looks like this. Look, this is what I see. See this? If you're following the arrow, that's what I see. And like with the corners of your teeth, you can clean that up, feather that out nicer, and make it look like a more fluid transition. But like from a professional's eye, from a barber's eye, you can see these things. He probably can't see it, so he's probably happy. He's probably been back to your chair 1,000 times. And then obviously, like I said, I keep saying I'd bald this out a little bit more. But that's overall. I could tell your client's happy. Probably came back to you 1 billion times. So big ups to you. All right, this is by Finesse by YK. Finesse by K. My bad. Okay, so the blend here is nice, blurry, nice C cut. Right here, some barbers and some clients like this, but I don't like that little ridge right here. You can soften that ridge with a few ways. By thinning it, by using the thinning shears, clipper over comb, using the number 4, the number 5 guard, and kind of not scraping at it, but using the corner to kind of feather it. I wish I had a clipper on me. I would show you guys what I'm talking about. So those are some ways you can get rid of this ridge, softening up that pointy ridge, as you can see like this. Look. So, all right. So this is the last one. This is by Silverline Barbers, and overall this is a dope haircut. You can tell he works in the shop. There's a dog in there, but yeah, from here down, dope blend. What I would tell you is just in this section, man, it doesn't look bad. I'm not hating. It doesn't look bad, but bro, if you would have put the 1 guard open, or if you use walls, the 1.5 guard, maybe still the 1 guard open, right here, and use the corners and guard up a little bit more, the blend would have been flawless. Would have been blurry as hell. But overall, it's still a good haircut. I'm sure this client is more than happy with his haircut. So I hope I've helped everyone that submitted their photos. I hope I got to yours. If I haven't, guys, I'm trying, man. We're going to get to it. like I said, if it's been more than 4 weeks that you submitted your photo and I haven't gotten to it, there's probably a few reasons why. Either the quality was terrible, or Instagram might have deleted it because my inbox is probably full like crazy. But like I said, don't give up. Keep resubmitting them. I want to get to them, guys. I want to help as many people as possible. That's why I'm going 25 at a time every week. We're going to get to it. We're going to get through it. We're going to learn. I hope I helped you guys. Definitely subscribe. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram because we do we do live streams all the time on there, and it's a lot of fun getting to chop it up with you guys. I did a prison cut challenge on a live stream. And if you ain't on Instagram, you missed out on that. That's straight up comb, razor, and a toothbrush. I did a bald fade to like a fro on top. And you missed out because you don't follow me on Instagram. And you're not subscribed. You better subscribe. You better subscribe. See you on the next one.